Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. Guess who decided to redo her office? I'm living in chaos right now. It's ridiculous. That will be a future video coming up soon. I am vlogging that separately. But yeah, I started it yesterday. Promptly ran out of energy within like 2 hours, as I knew I would. It looks so empty behind me, and it's empty in front of me too. As you will see in the vlog, I moved everything out except the furniture. Well, sort of, you'll see. But I cleared off all the tabletops, all the shelves, rearranged a few things, and now I'm slowly putting stuff back. So throughout this vlog, it's gonna look a little bare. Might look a little bare in the next vlog. We'll see how long it takes me to put everything back together. All that writing last week. I only brought my word count down to 1,626. I did like 2,000 words over the weekend, and I did 3,000 words on Friday, as you will have seen in the last vlog. The vlog I need to push live right now. That's disappointing, because I need to increase my word count, my total project goal. I need to adjust things that's going to make the word count go up. I'm honestly trying not to pay too much attention to word counts this summer. Like, I'm just writing the books. I'm having fun as I do it. That's the focus. And if I miss a day, or if I don't meet my word count one day and it goes up, it's fine. I felt really good on Saturday, which you'll have seen in the last vlog. And so I did get a lot of writing done on Saturday. But then Sunday, because I started working on the office stuff, I just had nothing left. I wrote like 250 words. That was all I could manage. Not because I didn't know what to write or I wasn't interested. I was just tired. I'm still tired. I had to wake up relatively early for me for summer this morning, because I've got a meeting on Zoom starting in 3 minutes. So I need to get logged on for that. And then I think I'm going to spend the rest of the morning. I've made my coffee here, but I haven't had breakfast. I'm going to have a late breakfast after this call is done. Probably spend the rest of part of this morning, brain is still kicking in, working on business stuff, working on coaching stuff. I just need to start getting organized with what, like a more immediate task list of what I actually need to do for that this summer. So I feel like I knew what I was doing, and then I got way off track. I need to do some work on that, and then before that, I need to set up my planner for this week, because I haven't set it up for this week. So I'll do that after my call. So planner stuff, coaching business stuff while I eat breakfast, and then try to work on those sorts of things. Try to make some progress on that. Maybe do some business developmental reading, professional development reading. My brain's really not working yet. I do have, this is half decaf, half caffeinated. So hopefully that caffeine will start kicking in. But yeah, after all of that, I'll take a bit of a break in the early afternoon. And then hopefully around like 2, I'll start writing. I want to start spending like an hour or 2 each day working on coaching stuff, and a couple hours or so each day working on writing stuff. I'm not gonna be foolish like I was last summer and think that I can do, you know, a whole day of work Monday through Friday. I'm not trying for 8-hour days, but I think 4 hours of work each day is doable and still gives me plenty of time to slowly recover from burnout. But it is now 9 o'clock. I need to get logged on. Also need to publish a vlog, but I will probably do that at 10 after this call is done. I need to get logged onto this call. So I'm going to stop talking to you guys, and I will talk to you in a little while. it is now a tiny bit later. It's nearly 1. I enjoyed my call. It was nice chatting with the girls, so that was fun. So yeah, the call went really well. Went a little bit longer, but not too much. I tried focusing on work stuff and failed. I've got so many things I need to do for the coaching business, but I can just feel my brain resist. Not because it doesn't want to do it, like in general, it just doesn't want to do it right now. And I'm trying throughout this month, throughout May, to work when I feel like working, write when I feel like writing, but not when I don't. I'm not forcing myself to write. I'm not forcing myself to work on the business stuff. I will get there eventually, but I feel like even though it is going to take me at least a year or more to fully recover from the burnout situation I am currently in, because it has been building for years, so it's going to take a while to establish new patterns and new boundaries and like really heal from that burnout. I think for the more immediate, less deep burnout, if that makes sense, just from all the physical strain of the last, few weeks, month-ish of the semester, like I really need to give myself May to rest and sleep as much as possible. And I didn't sleep that much last night. I think I got just under 7 hours, but just a little over 1 hour of deep sleep. So it really wasn't the best sleep, and it wasn't enough sleep in general because I had to wake up early to be on this call. So I'm just feeling really tired. I've noticed that I'll get like 1 or 2 nights of really good sleep and I'll feel really good and I'll have a lot of like more energy than I'm used to having for like the first half of the day, and then I start to feel tired again, but like I can tell the sleep is working, it's helping. But then I'll have a night like last night where I don't get as much sleep, either because I struggle to sleep and I keep waking up, or I fall asleep and stay asleep but then have to wake up early. One way or another, I just won't get very good sleep, and so then I'm right back to feeling super tired. So even next month, when I start to be a little bit more structured with my time, sleep is still going to be the priority. I think I was saying this earlier in the vlog, I'm not going to get to a point at all this summer where I'm working 8 hours a day, where I'm doing like 4 hours on coaching stuff and 4 hours on book stuff, and I'm working a full day. I think the most I'm ever going to work in a day this summer is like 5 hours. I think I want to get to a point where I'm doing 1 to 2 hours a day, Monday through Thursday, or at least 4 days a week on coaching stuff, and getting my website revised and getting that launched and like getting everything going for coaching, getting my LinkedIn updated and all of that. I'm trying to spend May getting back on track and getting organized of what exactly do I need to do. And so like redoing my office was like a very baseline first step of that. My office has been feeling so cluttered and chaotic and disorganized, and systems that I'd put in place last summer ended up not working as well as I'd hoped, or just I outgrew them, and so I need to reevaluate them. Getting my office back in order has been something that I wanted to do this month, so that next month when I am sitting down and I'm doing coaching stuff for an hour or 2 each day and writing and book stuff for, I think I want to set that for like 2 to 3 hours. I think 1.5 to 2 hours of writing time every day, and then up to 1 hour of book admin time each day, so that between book stuff and coaching stuff, I'm really not doing more than like 4 or 5 hours each day, because I think that's going to be my limit. I need to still be able to sleep in until like 10 if I want to. I need to still be able to have time to work out, whether that's going for a walk or doing yoga or some other exercise video here in my apartment. I need time to just sit and read or binge something on Netflix. Like, I really have to be very careful and conscious about that this summer. So that's a long way of saying my brain didn't feel like working today. So what I have decided is I have a book. It's been on my Kindle list forever, on my TBR list. It's called Romancing Your Brand, Building a Marketable Genre Fiction Series. And this book has been recommended a million times in a lot of the groups that I'm in, particularly for romance writers. I just thought, well, if I can't focus on like coaching stuff, let me focus on some self-publishing stuff. It is a goal of mine this summer to get through a lot of these self-publishing and writing and editing craft type books that I've been collecting over the last couple of years that are just filling my TBR section of my Kindle. I started reading it last night and realized it's only about an hour long. It's a little bit longer than that, but it's only 102 pages. So I'm on page 19 of 102, so I've got about 80 pages left. And so I think I'm going to read this for the next hour-ish, and then I think I'll switch to writing. I don't want to wait too late to do that, so I definitely want to start writing somewhere between 2 and 3, and it's just about 1 o'clock. My timer just went off, so that's my warning or my reminder. I'm gonna go make a salad for myself. I had a bagel sandwich a couple hours ago. I've got some lettuce that needs to be used up anyway, so I figured I would make a salad as a little snack this afternoon. I had breakfast late, so I'm kind of now having a slightly late lunch, but it should be good. It's now 2:40 in the afternoon. I have not finished reading that book, but I was starting to feel like if I didn't get up and start writing, I wasn't going to write today. I'm about halfway through that book. The reading time is off. Like, I've been reading for an hour. It's still telling me I have an hour left in the book. So for some reason, my reading speed isn't being calculated right with that book. So I've switched over to the page count, and I'm about halfway through according to the page count. So I will try to finish that today. If not, I'll finish it tomorrow. But it's been interesting so far. Some of the things that she's talking about I'm already doing as I develop my series, but then there's other things that I'm like, yeah, it probably would be good to think about that. So I'm glad I'm reading it. But yeah, I'm gonna start writing now. I don't want to start the week off without writing, but I also really need to adjust my word count. It's currently set at 95,000, and I'm just worried that the first draft is going to go over that. I feel like I would like the book to end up there, and it reminds me, I wanted to check to see where book 1 ended up. So I'm going to open that Scrivener file up really quick. Okay, book 1 ended up around 99,000 words. So I feel like I need to up this to 100K. And if it comes in less, cool. Like if I finish it in less, awesome. And I can adjust it down as I get closer. But like right now I'm up to I'm writing chapter 6. and I'm at 41,000 words, and I'm not quite 40% through the book, but I've been afraid to up my word count because I'm afraid of what that's going to do to my daily target. But we're gonna change this right now to 100,000. Let's see what this does. 1,777 words. That's what I need to write today. I think that's going to be more realistic as a final goal though. And like I said, if I come in less, then that's great. If I can come in around 98,000 words, but I just have a feeling this happened with book 1 too, Bookshop of Possibilities. I really wanted Bookshop of Possibilities to be fewer words because I just want this series being small town romance and trying to stick with what the readers of the genre are expecting. This shouldn't be a super complicated plot. It should be fairly straightforward. I try to keep this series to where there's an internal conflict for both the main female and main male character, but then there's also a kind of external conflict that at least one of them is dealing with. So I try not to have a ton of subplots and things like that. So like Bookshop of Possibilities, it's really about Kate saving the bookshop. And then there's personal internal conflicts for both her and Josh that add like stakes to if they can actually get together or not. So if you haven't read that book, that's kind of what that book's about. So for this one, there's Lydia, and then the main male character. I'm not telling you too much about him just yet. They both have their own inner conflict that's going to kind of put tension in the relationship, but then Lydia also is going to have an external business related conflict, because that's kind of the whole point of this series. Each book is a different woman running one of the independent businesses in town, and the kind of trials and tribulations of running an independent business in a small town in today's economy. So that's as complicated as I want these to get. So I don't want to have a million subplots. So I wanted to up the word count just to have a realistic daily total. Like I know I want these to be less than 100,000 words. So if I do 1,777 words every day, Monday through Friday, I will finish the book by June 30th. If I can write more, if I can reach that target sooner, if the book ends up being a little bit shorter, then I can finish the first draft before June 30th, which I really would like to do. So I do want to try to have more days where I'm writing over that. So I'm kind of setting an unofficial secondary goal of like what Scrivener tells me is the minimum. If I can do 2,000 or more each day, that would be ideal. So I've got my sprint notebook out again. I'm gonna stick to 10-minute sprints. That's been good for me lately. I feel like 10 minutes is long enough that I can get at least a few hundred words written in each sprint, but it's short enough that my brain isn't exploding by the end of the sprint. I've got my little sand timer out to do my breaks. I have made a steaming cup of hot tea. Just suddenly felt like I wanted hot tea. I guess there's just something very comforting about that. Let's see if it's cooled off enough that I can drink it. There really is just something about a good cup of tea. And I've got some biscuits, some salted caramel biscuits from Fort Emma Mason. They were Christmas gifts to myself, and I need to finish them because they're getting a little stale. I waited too long. I didn't want to eat them right away because I wanted to save them for a special occasion, and then it got to a point where I need to just eat these or it's going to be a total waste of money. I think they'll be perfect with my tea. I'm gonna get writing, see how far I can get, see how much I can get written. My brain just isn't cooperating. It's why I couldn't finish that book as quickly as I thought I would. I wasn't reading very fast. I'm not sure how fast I'm going to write, but we'll see. I could surprise myself because I am really enjoying writing this book. So I'm gonna get the Applewood and Amber candle burning. I might burn this one for the first few sprints and then switch to the leather and ember candle, and I might burn both of them today. Nearly 5 o'clock and I'm at 1,530 words, so I still have at least a couple hundred, a little bit more than that, left to go to get to my minimum goal of 1,777, but I really want to get to 2,000. That 1,777 number needs to come down, or it's, yeah, it needs to come down. I don't want to extend the deadline. I think part of it's just I'm tired, and I also think I'm just at a point in the outline where I had a really detailed outline, so I'm not having to add as much. I don't know. I'm almost done with chapter 6, and I'm looking forward to chapter 7. So I think tomorrow, although I'm going to be at the house tomorrow, I don't know how much writing I'm going to get done tomorrow. I have to try really hard to do the writing tomorrow and not skip it. I'm going to keep working. I'm going to try to get to 2,000. I think I can do it. My brain is really slow. My sprints they started great. My sprints started great. 307 for the first one, 240 words for the second one. Then it started to go down. I had 2 sprints that were under 200 words. Then sprint 5 and 6 was 264 and 280, but then my last sprint was only 111. So I think it's going to take me potentially at least 2 more, which would take me up to 9 sprints total. I have taken an extended break, and I took out my trash and my recycling. It was so hot outside. I can't. I think it got up to 102, but I think it's coming back down because it says it's only 100 right now. I burned out the applewood and amber while I ran out to the trash, and then came back and lit the leather and embers, but I think I'm going to burn that one out, and I might relight the applewood and amber one. So yeah, okay, my timer has all run out. All of them have run out, so it's time for me to get back to writing. But yeah, I'm getting tired. Like I've been tired all day, and I can feel myself getting more tired as the afternoon wears on, but I am determined to get to 2,000 words, because that means if I can get to 2,000, that would give me about 250 word surplus. So if I don't meet the goal tomorrow, as long as I write something tomorrow, it would work. So anyway, I'm going to stop thinking about tomorrow. I'm going to focus on getting 500 some more words written today, and then I can relax. I made it. I made it to 2,206 words. I'm feeling pretty good about that. The last 2 sprints definitely picked up. I think it really was just working with the outline, and now I'm at a point where I'm back to not working within the outline, but like adding to what I've already written from the outline. So like I'm writing more dialogue and I'm on a new scene, and it's going a lot faster. I want to keep writing, but it's 5:30. I need to stop. And I think it will be easier to write tomorrow if I stop here. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I really feel like I want to keep going, and I feel like I know what I want to say for at least the next like few hundred words. But then the next scene after this one is one that I'm also really looking forward to writing, and the bit that I have outlined is really just more of a prompt, so I think it'll generate a lot of words, converting that into an actual scene. So I think this will be good tomorrow. Need to get a good night's sleep tonight and then I can get more work. But overall, it's been a good day. It's been a very Monday kind of Monday. You know, didn't sleep that great, had to wake up early, had a call I had to be on. Thankfully, the other call that I normally have scheduled for Monday got canceled. I'm kind of grateful for that. That kind of worked in my favor, you know, and then got some work done. My brain just didn't really want to kick in, but it kicked in at the end. So I feel like I saved this Monday. I feel like I've gotten it there in the end, but oh, I'm ready to just chill out and relax now. If you have made it to this part of the video, the sticker in my planner says make it happen. So put make it happen in the comments, please. If you've made it to this part of the video, let me know which one of you lovely people has made it this far. I have definitely made stuff happen today, and I'm going to try to continue to do that throughout the week. So that is my theme for the week, make it happen. If you have enjoyed this vlog, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, that would be amazing. And I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!